Black-green Delirium. If you all played Standard within the past few years, this might look really familiar to you. That's all I'm going to say. Got some pushes, some Thoughtseizes. Traverse the Ulvenwald. Kind of a powerful card. When Shadows came out, this card was very underrated, I think, including by me. But, like, Lay of the Land slash Eladamri's Call is, like, kind of a strong card. Satyr Wayfinder to help with the Delirium aspect. Scavenging Ooze. Some removal. Grim Flayer, also a payoff. Have I seen if Heroic is doing well? Have not seen. Couldn't tell you. Sorry. Liliana the Last Hope. Also sort of Delirium-esque. Murderous Rider. You know, some Nissas, some Trackers, some Coursers. And some big stuff. Oh, I think Vraska is really good in the format from what I've seen. People have played Vessel in this deck. I'm not sure you want to play Vessel in this deck, but you could go that route. Yeah, I think Vraska is incredible. I think Ballista is pretty good. I think Ishkanah is maybe good, maybe bad, not sure. Emrakul, if you cast it, is pretty good. Well, this is a slightly different format, Nibola, so I don't know. Anyways, Brain Maggot, sort of like Mesmeric Fiend. It's an enchantment for your Delirium. Brutality. You know, I want to lose to red, I guess. A second Kalitas. Also, still don't want to lose to red. And, you know, I think this is like... There's not many sweepers in this format that are in black. Like Languish and Witch's Vengeance are the two that come to mind. Veil of Summer. Basically, green Cryptic Command. And we got another Decay. Some cages. Whoa. Do I have the full boat of arts? 2 M20 and 2 promos. And another Emrakul. Alright. I'm gonna give it a go now. Drown in Sorrow is legal, yeah. The exile component from Cry might be better, but no one knows yet, right? Witch's Vengeance might also be better depending on how the meta shakes down as well. It's possible I'm a bit heavy on removal. I'm just trying things. I guess I unhappily keep. I think if I'm in the draw, I would mulligan this hand, but keep on the play. Why does the stack go down there? Yeah, narrow keep is how I feel about it as well. Forest. Yeah, I mean, it does. Hey, if I lose to cats with this hand, I'm okay with it. Ooh, that was actually pretty good, I think. Two types in yard. So you know about these two. Interesting. Ooze on ooze action. So my opponent's like Teamer stuff? Yeah, I guess so. Ooh, I haven't seen a Nissa Steward Elements in a while. This is not going to work out well for my opponent, really. Right. I'll take the free value. Just going to Vraska minus on that, attack it down, and things will be pretty good from there, I think. Yeah, murder all of your stuff. Like, this has to be great. I agree. I mean, the only downside of Vraska is that it costs 4, right? Oath of Nissa. The Royal Scions, huh? Guess I wish I could kill that right now. Should I just minus and get back Murderous Rider? Seems like I probably should, right? Yeah, I'll just minus and get back Murderous Rider, I think. Should I attack it anyways? Does it get haste? It doesn't get haste, right? If I attack it anyways, it goes 3. I still don't have Delirium somehow. That's kind of insane. I'll just attack it for 3 just in case if something goes horribly awry. I'm not sure what could go horribly awry, but I don't think the damage on my opponent really matters that much. Right, exactly, Stu. I was trying to figure out if minimizing disaster is worth it, and I think it is. Probably not, but like you can just play Disdainful Stroke instead, right? Oh, I could have sacked my 1/1. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, that was unexpected, I guess. Hello, it's coming for you. Oh, maybe. Yeah, sorry, they're different cards. They're like really different cards, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll have 6 off of this 7, 3 types in yard. So no, not enough to Emrakul my opponent next turn. This is like an Ancient Tomb for Emrakul. I think Canister was talking about like the castle in this deck earlier. So it seems like it makes sense to play exactly 1. You can traverse for it if you want to, which is like also kind of a thing. I guess I'll just sacrifice my 1/1. Yo, Kyle TMO, thank you for the sub. Let me know if I should open a chest for you. Push. That might be good later. If I attack, do they trade? They might. I went 5-0 with the Saheeli deck. Sam. I guess I'll trade. It's like actually pretty good for me if they trade. There's so much nonsense going on here now. This is like playing a black-green cube deck. Alright, my opponent's deck is just like Teamer Planeswalkers, I guess. So they can put 2 counters on that and kill my Liliana, but that's okay. Oh, they can also do that. Yeah, that makes sense too. Alright, there goes Liliana. That's fine. Yeah, opponent's deck seems to not be focused. I could just minus on that. I could also do it this way. Then I get a zombie as well. I was working it out. Don't worry. Sometimes I'm slow about that stuff. I wonder if they'll let me Emrakul them. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think opponent's conceding. Nope, opponent's not conceding. Just all sorts of nonsense is going on. Alright, so I'll have 6, 7, 8. So I can Emrakul them next turn. Which is kind of cool. I'll just main phase the push because I really don't want them to like kill my Vraska with some obscure card. Okay, you vocoed me. Oh no, I have to play land. All right. Just let me Emrakul you. I just want to see what's going on. I hope they don't concede. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I didn't hold priority. That's fine. You can have a 2/2, I guess. Yo, what's up, Shroud? You saw I got a trophy? It was with the 4-color Sihili deck I sent you earlier. Alright, we're up a game with this deck. What was my opponent doing? Their teamer stuff? Honestly, it kind of feels like we're pre-boarded. I might take out this Ooze. And Kalitas does not seem incredible versus them, although you can make a case for it, I suppose. I guess I'll just leave it in. Alright, 1 Ooze for 1 Decay. Got it. Shroud, how have the leagues been for you? I know you have 1 trophy. We're playing Black Green Delirium Trenton Baker 94. Okay, well, this is a pretty easy mulligan. I'm gonna keep this one. What's Once Upon a Time aggro? Eight elf, 8 rabble master, 4 Once Upon a Time. Wow, that is something. Alright, need a land. Traverse would even do it, frankly, but do need to draw a land. Perhaps my deck should just have Once Upon a Time in it, actually. Oh, well, we're going to snap decay that one. I don't think I've, like, seen this card heavily played even in Standard, so... Should I just play the Tracker? Probably. Yeah, our opponent's just, like, Highlander cards, right? Okay. Well, what if my opponent were to not play a 4-mana Planeswalker? Ooh, Nissa and Hydroid Crisis. I think I'm going to take this Nissa. Get in there, trained Armadon. Do your training. Do your Armadoning. This is not terribly exciting for them, but it's probably correct because, like, if I just Thoughtseize them again and they have no cards in hand, like, this is fine for them. I'm just gonna FTK it, though. This is basically an FTK. So they still have a Stomping Ground. That's a good pickup, actually. Probably don't want to sacrifice any of these things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nah, if they have another crisis, they can have it. I mean, I don't think using the push on the goose is all that appealing. Alright, I think their last 2 cards are lands based on this. It's really hard for it to be anything else, right? Actually, maybe I was supposed to push. Because, like, the gain 3 per turn actually adds up. Alright. Gonna remedy my mistake by pushing it still, but... Oh, well, they have 6th. Just gonna plus all my stuff. Not gonna sacrifice my lands. I think I actually need them. And it seems we have interacted enough with our opponent to not die to their stuff as of right now. Alright. A match win for The Rock. The Rock says, know your role. Yeah. I mean, it was a race. Currently 6-0 matches in this format. Day 2 of the format. So, you know, is what it is. Clyde the Glide Drexler. This is fine. It's not like the most exciting, but... Swamp. Do you think they'll take Satyr Wayfinder? Tog D. I think there's a lot of decks you can... Well, here's the thing. I think a lot of stuff's going to end up being banned pretty quickly, so you might want to be careful how you spend money. Or if you just own all the old cards, I guess that's fine too, but... Oh, I could have done that. You have a good point, the Grumbler. I don't think I'm going to traverse for a land. They took Grim Flayer. That's interesting. Just going to fetch for a forest, I think. Yo, Honorog, thanks for the raid. Don't know why the notification didn't appear up. I went 5-0 with 4 colors to Healy. Pretty easily, I think. Yeah, I have Super Delirium, 5 types. Yo, Sneaky Fool, thank you for the follow. I don't know, like, our opponent's probably Mono Black Devotion, if I had to guess. Yeah, probably. I mean, whoa. Interesting. How do I want to play this? I could traverse for Grim Flayer, actually. Yeah, I agree with that. The Grumbler 10. Maybe I should just traverse for Grim Flayer and play it. It trades with one of these. As long as I clear all of this stuff, I'm pretty likely to win because my deck, I think, is better at dirtling, but... Yeah, I guess I'll get Grim Flayer. Just planning to use it as seal of kill Gifted Aetherborn. Obviously, if it gets killed, it kind of sucks, but that's okay. Yeah, I could. Alright, so they are up to something. They can tap 3 lands to add 5 black, and they'll have 6 black. Who's a real estate expert here, Final Nub? What's up? I think I might just get the jump in while we can. This is not great. That's what I'll say. Alright. So we can use our Vraskas as very, very, very slow Flame Tongue Kavus. Well, I don't have... Hold on. This is getting out of hand. Wait, did I actually kill myself? Hold on. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, I didn't kill myself, but I will be dead next turn. I think you should actually just pump both of your knights, right? Oh, never mind. Alright, I died. I was supposed to block, actually, I think. I think I still would have lost, but blocking was correct. Alright, that was not good. I got, like, steamrolled that game. Probably do not need to go that deep. This seems okay. This is good. These are good. Yeah, it's quite the Glide Drexler. Ever hear of him? Actually, maybe I don't want this. Do you actually know what that's a reference to? Well, there's Christian Leitner as well. It's a bunch of basketball players. They were mostly from New England. Like the people. Christian Leitner was Siggy. I think I'm gonna just take out Liliana. Actually, I don't know if that's crazy. Rockets kick off tonight. Pog. What's up, Ved? The 1992 U.S. Olympic team. Of course, Trout would know. Good Trout. Good old Trouting. Maybe I should leave in 1-1, but they're just so bad. Alright. I'm not gonna side this back in. I think it's just too bad to just like if you looked at their draw, it didn't even line up well. I went 5-0 with that deck. This hand sucks, so I will mulligan. Yo, Ved, thank you for the sub. Let me know if I should open a chest. I guess I keep in 6. The question is, what do I bottom? Probably Assassin's Trophy. Leyline. Sure. I don't think I would do this if I were them, but I also understand the attraction. Actually, I should have taken Hero's Downfall, but... yeah, but I might lose to the Castle Octane, actually. Whatever, get it out. I'm gonna kill it anyways. It's not looking so good. I think I'm gonna lose to this castle, probably. Which is kind of sad. Cute. Actually 2 pips for the Grey Merchant off of that. Alright, I died to another Grey Merchant, but that's fine. Like, I don't think decaying here is all that appealing. Not looking good. Not looking good. Well, what is this? Oh, draw off castle. Makes sense. Alright. I wonder how dead I am. Yeah, Castle Merchant's pretty good, it seems like. Yeah, I have to hope they don't draw anything, and it's going to take me forever to kill them. Also, that's not great. I am glad I took Emrakul out of my deck for this leyline. Like, it would actually be impossible to Emrakul them ever. Wayfinder also not looking so good versus leyline. Oh no. What? I mean, I guess I can't decay that, unfortunately. That's really bad for me. Alright, I've had enough of this game. That was an unreal beating. Game 1, I think we were actually fine if the match didn't play it that way, but it did. I mean, like, I would actually expect Game 1 would be slightly favorable for me, since I go slightly bigger than them, but obviously that game didn't play it that way. I needed to draw more removal. No. Eddie Worma, I don't know what you're referring to. Our opponent was mono black stuff, I guess is the way of putting it. Is Grey Merchant a vampire? I don't think it is, but it could be. It's a zombie. Alright, we have Thoughtseize Flayer. Set up our other draws, so this is like pretty good. Obviously a land on 3 would be nice. I see. Matnas crew coming in? Sweet. What do I take here? Yo, Matt, thanks for the raid, man. Hope you had a good one. I'm playing some black-green Delirium. I went 5-0 earlier with 4 color Sihili. I guess I'd take Arcanist, right? I don't care about these Soul Scar mages that much. Arcanist implies a lot of damage. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. Like, I kind of crushed with it so far. Yep. See ya, man. Unimpressed Empyrean and Dank Eng, thank you for the follows. Alright, really hope I draw a land next turn. Forest would be ideal. Actually, Blooming Marsh, I guess, would be ideal, but you know, we're not picky here. So they played a Soul Scar and they played a Mountain, so I know about these 5. I don't use Stream Deck anymore, I use Cardboard Live. Second Soul Scar. Alright. Big Al Sweeney, thank you for the follow as well. Alright, I'm just gonna attack. Alright, nice. They didn't block. The Clarky Poo, thank you for the follow as well. Alright, so if I bin Ballista, that makes... Bin Ballista, bin... I think binning the land is not allowed unless if my plan is to traverse for land next turn. Maybe it should be. So... basically, I can draw one of these lands, and it should be traverse. Making my guys into 4/4s seems great. Yo, Matt, what's up? Yeah, so I'm gonna bin these 2 and leave the traverse, because traverse is like a guaranteed land. I went 5-0 earlier with Sihili for all of those who are joining. And now we're playing some black-green Emrakul. Yeah, I agree. I think the 4/4s are just really tough for my opponent to deal with. So keeping... But playing this in... I guess slow playing the land is fine. Is the best way of putting it. Alright, so if I block, they can attack his command, but I think I'm... Let's see. If I don't block, that's 3... It'll be 4... 8, 11 damage. Yo, Caleb, thank you for the raid as well. Hope you're having a good one. So I think I'm going to sacrifice my creature to gain essentially 4 life. Maybe I can just attack. Well, they have Collision Colossus too. It's really annoying. Alright. Let's see which one they use. I basically just need turns to play my stuff. And we'll see how many turns I end up getting. Stoyles MTG, thank you for the follow as well. Alright, they use a Tarkus command. Yeah, that might have actually been better now that I think about it. You're right. I think I'm just going to get Blooming Marsh, though. Or I could technically get Hissing Quagmire and leave the Blooming Marsh in my deck. It's all kind of not great. Yeah, probably. Yo, lots of stuff is happening. Yeah, I guess I'll just get Quagmire. Probably 2 to 3 weeks at least, maybe longer. So if I attack, that's... Right. I guess I will just block this turn. Matt Severa, don't beat yourself up. Everyone would watch you if you had streamed that one year where you were crushing every tournament. I remember that year. You were just like on fire. However, I am very easily losing this game, I think. I'm not surprised that you remember it. So Fatal Push has to be on my opponent's mind, but if you analyze this game, it's like basically impossible for me to have Fatal Push because I would have just cast it on all of the other turns. Actually, I'm like kind of fine now, I guess. Oh, that's not what I want. Kind of really wanted a land right there. I'm just gonna block every time. Yep, that's fine. That's really dangerous. Can't flash that one back though, but it can flash that one back, so. Ugh, what do I do? Feels like I'm in really bad shape. The options are play Courser. If I play Courser, I think I die deterministically to them attacking, flashing back shock. If I play Liliana the last open, hope they don't have a spell in hand, I can survive. Like, yeah. So I actually have to Lily plus an Arcanist and hope they brick off for a draw. I think I am very likely to die, but this is, yeah, this is what has to happen. Playing this leaves me actually dead on board. Yeah, I mean, I believe I am dead, but maybe their hands like 2 more Soulscar mages, right? I don't think this deck can play that many 4-drops, frankly. Well, that is lethal. Alright, well, I have Infinity Brutalities. No. Well, let's see, 1, 2, 3. No, I would have died to it. I would have died to, actually, would I have died? I don't know. It was basically impossible for me to live. Is my takeaway. What's up, Gurza Ghost 1? I think I can take this out. Don't think Last Hope is actually good versus them. Don't think Languish is actually good either, for what it's worth. Cage is like okay against Arcanist, but I think on average I don't want it. I think I just want to have like most of my stuff do stuff. Well, I don't know anything about Brawl, really, so I can't comment on that either. This is fine. I have Thoughtseize into push. I have Thoughtseize into push if I want it to have it. Well, this is the one downside of making this play, which is they have a bunch of creatures. So I guess if I had left up push, it's very likely they played a 1-drop and it would have actually worked out slightly better for me. So this might have been a mistake. Any case, is it crazy to just take a cantrip? Well, they have 3 creatures, right? I think I'm actually going to take a cantrip. We want Ragsdale. Ragsdale doesn't play Magic anymore, I'm sorry. I think it's actually pretty close what I'm supposed to do here. Alright, I will take a guy then. I'll take a Swift Spear then. I thought about it for a bit. No, but Ragsdale doesn't live anywhere near me. And also, he doesn't do that anymore, so... so this... Drawing that makes this line a lot better. Way in the background. I guess I just... Actually, I should decay this turn. No, because what's going to happen is that haste damage was going to hit me, Empyrean. If you leave them with one non-haste creature, you don't take as much damage. Alright, now I will decay the Soulscar Mage. Since these are literally the same card, except this one has more text on it now. Basically, if I had left the Swift Spear, I would have taken 1 damage last turn. Alright, so they cycled Crash through, and they have Stomping Ground Fury. Maybe I'm supposed to just push... Fetch a Swamp, then play... and hope to draw a land. If I draw a land, I can just play both 2-drops. Otherwise, I can just play, like, Ooze with a green up. Well, yeah, I don't have Jace in my deck. Also, which Jace are you talking about, actually? Well, this is Pioneer, so that card's not legal, to be quite fair. So I could trophy that and give them a land. Or I could just use Murderous Rider on it, which might be better. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was basically a harmless tangent. I just didn't understand what was going on. Yeah, I'm gonna just Rider and take 2 damage. I think just if I kill all of their creatures, it is pretty hard for them to get any traction on me, and then I'm fine. Also, the Ooze can hypothetically just gain all of the life back, so... Arcanist, alright. Probably just have to kill that and give them a land. Well, I can Traverse for a land. I guess I'll go to begin combat. I don't think there's an indestructible card in red. I guess they could have like Heroic Intervention, which might actually screw me. Oh, I could have done that. Actually, maybe that was better then. Alright, they flooded out. Just trying to get more lands, because one thing that I think could potentially be a thing is they have 3 damage spells in their deck, but I don't think they have many 4 damage spells. So... Alright, that's good. Oh, do they have Stoke here? Oh, Target's command. Sure. It's fine. Alright, now I'm going to play this instead. I don't think I'm even going to Thoughtseize them. It seems kind of unsafe to do so. But I will attack, and then I'll just eat creatures during their upkeep. And I'll leave 1 activation up in case if they like haste up an Arcanist somehow. It seems pretty safe. Nice. I win. Alright, going to game 3 versus red / green prowess, it looks like. This is fine. Really want to have an opener with a Fatal Push in my opening hand. Ballista is like exactly okay. It's nice that it's 2 types for Delirium for these cards, but I don't think it's really better than okay in this exact list. Alright, I have Fatal Push and the Black Source and a Grim Flayer to follow up with, so this is like a pretty good hand. There's the Murderous Rider again. Did I side out Liliana? I did. This is like the one card that Liliana is good against from their deck. I'll just take 1. I would rather push a Arcanist if they play 1 here. Sort of like that. Did they show us any burn yet? It didn't seem... I have not seen a single burn spell yet, right? Creatures have first strike, so I can't block. That's okay, though. Oh, they have shock, right. We saw shock in game 1. Well, yeah, that's probably true. Oof. Oof. It's not great. I have a bunch of different plays. I could Murderous Rider, or I could Courser. Well, no, I think killing their guys just might be better than anything else. So I'm debating if... I think I'm going to end up using Murderous Rider this turn to kill one of their creatures, then untap and see what I draw. I think if I just keep killing their creatures slowly, it's the best thing I can do. Just running out creatures to have them not be able to block versus their prowess triggers is not great, I think. So I did it this way because I did not want to get Colossus right here. Because I think that would be kind of a disaster. Alright. I think now it's safe to play this. Their play was just land go. It makes me think their hand's not very good. Oh. I guess that is a reasonable holding for them. Alright, so they have one card. That's pretty good versus that. I think I'm just going to shoot it main phase. See, the problem with waiting until their turn is I would probably... Alright. So now they have no cards in hand. I'm at 5, so I think I'm okay. They would basically have to draw a creature right there. I want to draw that, so I'm not traversing it away. No, if I get it Hazarded, I get Hazarded. That would be a shame, but I'm not going to worry about it. Light up the stage. Target's command and crash through. Okay. It's like kind of scary. Right. Currently 6-1 in matches played. So it's like okay. I'm gonna traverse for a land and make them use their command. Their best shot is probably to just command me and hope to peel another command, I think. Redraw. This is always the scary part of playing against these decks. Alright, that's fine. If I attack for 6 as I cut off turns, 6, 6, 6 is 3 turns. 4, 4, 6. I think I'm going to attack with 2. I can play the tracker next turn. Actually, I probably should have just played the tracker this turn, now that I think about it. Instead of activating the Quagmire. That was probably loose. Probably Metalwork Colossus, but I don't know for sure. Sounds like it could be Metalwork Colossus. Alright, that's fine. Marionette Master also makes sense, actually. It could be, like, almost anything, Ved. Like, the world is your oyster when it comes to this format right now, because people are literally just rebuilding all of the old decks that they liked before. Alright, so I went 5-0 in the first league, 2-1 in this league. The earlier 5-0 was not with this deck, it was with Saheeli. We're 2-1 with Black-Green Delirium. Yeah, I think Marionette Master makes sense. Oh, good. Look at this hand. Do I keep? I'm on the draw. Nesta V, I don't know yet. Stoyles MTG, let me link it for you real quick. It's not my list. Cedrus built it. All shout outs to him. I did win with it, so, but he also won a bunch with it. This one. No, the other one. I'll give you the link in a sec. I think I'm just gonna mulligan this hand. I don't start playing Magic until turn 3, which I don't think is good enough. Yeah, I guess this is fine. I'm gonna bottom this freaking Emrakul. Can find that one later if we need to. Howled Fountain. Alright, can I have the Emrakul back? Oh boy. Alright. Nissa is just a good card. I mean... Ooh, are we playing against God Pharaoh's Gift? We are. I kind of despise this deck. But it is a thing that could happen to you. This is a matchup where I'd much rather have Leyline than Grafdigger's Cage. Because it doesn't... It actually sidesteps Grafdigger's Cage completely. I'm about to get my face beaten in probably by this. Well, maybe not. Maybe they don't, like, actually do their thing. I can win, but... think you're supposed to take Liliana here. Because if you don't take Liliana, you... Like, suppose you took Nissa instead. I could just Liliana back the Nissa and you're left in the same spot. That doesn't seem great to me. Right, so obviously they took the Liliana. Ooh, they missed a land. Maybe I can just kill them. Also, they haven't milled any creatures yet. Kind of waiting to see which creatures they're trying to get back with Godfarer's Gift. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think it's better to play this than Nissa again, really. Oh, alright, so... Really? It's a... Oh, hold on. Oh, that's a weird bug. Can you tweet or at Cardboard Live that that's happening to you, if you have Twitter? Have I played a land this turn? I did. It's not unreasonable. It's like a turn 7+ play, and this format does not seem as fast as Modern, which is probably what you're used to. Final Nub. So they still have Angel of Invention rather. I feel like there's probably better things to reanimate. Yeah, their deck is just literally the standard deck with better cards, it looks like. I'm not sure that's actually how you should build your deck, but I'm also not an expert yet. Yeah, they should have Ashen Rider. That seems way better than, like, the other stuff that's going on, I guess. You could also Angel of Serenity. Good point. I'm gonna try to kill them in a few attacks. Yeah, I was thinking about that 3 better. I wasn't talking about it, but I'm gonna try to just kill them before they do anything relevant. Tracker hits pretty hard if it gets going, which I guess it's going now. Strategic planning, looking for a refurbish, probably. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's from P3K originally. See, like, the weird thing is, this is not even game ending, really. Well, that's good. I'm not sure. What happens if I just Murderous Rider it? Let them reanimate another angel. Seems fine, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11. It makes clues and kills your opponent. Should I just Emrakul? Maybe I should just Ballista, actually. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll get Emrakul in case if something weird happens. Emrakul, like, covers me in case if, like, they actually get, like, we get into a solid board or something weird, I guess. Probably bounce my tracker. Vraska the Unseen? That cost a lot of mana. There goes my Emrakul. Guess I'm not Emrakuling until I draw Liliana the Last Hope number 2. That's okay. They have no creatures left in their yard except for Champion Blitz. I guess Champion's probably good enough. I think I'm going to just try to run them out of creatures. Does my opponent have no basic lands in their deck? Sort of seems that way. I don't think you should do that, really. It's a little bit greedy, yeah. How many naturalizes do I have? I can side in. This is not great. This is good. This, unfortunately, is an actual brick. I guess it stops Unearth on that. No, it doesn't. it just makes... Why does everything make tokens? Because I messed up. I was hoping no one would notice, but I was supposed to do things in a slightly different order. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So weirdly enough, those don't target, so you can reanimate your champion first, and then if you draw another fatty to get with the second GPG, you can. Kind of hoping they whiff. Alright, that's the opposite of a whiff. Actually, I got tricked. I should not have traversed for Emrakul. I should have just traversed for Scavenging Ooze. Hashtag punt. Exclamation point punt. What's up, Cliffy? We're gonna lose this game, probably, but that's okay. It's alright. Yeah, it would have gotten thought erasured, but like I could actually cast it in a reasonable time frame, which is the more important part of what's going on. So I guess my opponent thinks that I can push these because there's no real reason to thought erasure the second time there. Am I out? I'm gonna check. I might be out of basic lands. Oh, not yet. I can push the zombie Naga Wizard, yes. I'm looking for probably the second trophy in my deck. Ballista. No, I don't think I have enough time to crack all my clues as it is. Damn, they didn't trade. This is a long, grindy game that I was almost certain to lose once I saw what happened on the early turns, but we're still giving it a go. Yeah, it doesn't look like they have Ashen Riders or Dragon Lord Atarkas or like any of the real expensive stuff. So the advantage of Angel of Invention is that it is easy to hardcast, which is not irrelevant. Look, we've seen basically their entire deck, and they have chosen not to play those broken cards. Alright, I'm going to concede this game now, because I am dead. But also my deck is very not good in this matchup, I think. Fatal Push is actual garbage. I'll side one of these out. Yeah, I think so. They have Teferi, right? So the original list did have Leyline of the Void, and I'm sort of regretting cutting it for Cage now because I thought Cage would be better, but I don't know. It might have been a punt to switch it up. I think I'm going to mulligan this. I don't think this hand's actually good. Like, the problem is this card's not actually good versus them either. This is actually fine. Going to bottom Satyr Wayfinder. I'm just going to Traverse for Swamp on turn 1 and play Grim Flayer on turn 2. I mean, so you could make an argument to leave up Veil of Summer for Thoughtseize, but they should have thought Erasure. So it kind of makes me think I would not do that if I were them. But they can do whatever they want. I think siding in these cards to just shut off Delirium is not a good plan. That's just my opinion. Agent of Treachery, you say? Alright. There's some nonsense going on here. Nope. 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 I think I'm just gonna leave up Veil this turn, actually. Because if they tried to Teferi or something. If they played Teferi, I can just respond with Veil with the Teferi in the stack. Less good for me, but at least I can trample over. I could also actually cycle my Veil to get... No, sorry, that won't be Delirium, so I can't. I guess I'll just save the Veil. Alright, let's see what you have going on over there, though. I'm gonna just double Thoughtseize. And they'll most likely Thought Erasure me next turn. So then I get to cash in the Veil. Oh, shoot. I wanted to mill that Courser, but that's okay. No real reason to end step that, I think. You can at least take a draw step to see what happens. Pyroblast. I guess more like Cryptic Command, right? They did activate my trap card. So I'm going to draw Trophy this turn. I can actually just minus to get my Courser back because I know it's on top, which seems like a better use. And you want to do that before... Oh, I guess I could have actually just attacked and... Maybe attacking first was better. This does not seem good. Yeah, attacking was probably better. Do I want to draw this Emrakul? I'm gonna just spin the Emrakul. I'm gonna leave the Flayer on top though. I think it's better. Yeah, exactly. I can rebuy it later. No, I think the second Flayer is actually better than an average draw right now. Alright. I don't... Do I want the Thoughtseize? Probably not. I think my opponent's hand is just all bricks. I guess there's like a small chance I get Wrathed next turn. Alright. I guess there's not. Alright, so we're going to game 3. Hell, heck no. I was not going to do that. I think the Ballista is probably better than the third Decay after having played these games now. Actually, I'm going to keep. I can Traverse for Swamp, unless I get Thoughtseized, but this hand's actually pretty good, I think, in the matchup. I activated their trap card. Alright, this is going to be a little bit dicier if they take the Traverse. That's a good start. I also wonder how many cards they took out to fit in all of this interaction. Like, they had Crypt in, they have Thoughtseize in now. So, like, what are they taking out? Like, that's the question, right? Gonna need another land. So they're not close to refurbishing back a Godfarer's Gift anytime soon, which is kind of nice as well. Alright. I'm a coward. So one thing you could have done is just play the tracker this turn. But if your Nissa gets Thoughtseized, it's kind of awkward to do that. So I'm saying I'm a coward, essentially. Yeah, I also agree. Nissa seems better. Gonna leave up trophy. Alright. Fair enough. No lands. I thought there was a reasonable chance that actually might happen for what it's worth. Stew. They have the Godfearer's Gift in their graveyard now, though. Ooh, Scavenging Ooze, is that good? No basic lands makes this card so absurd. It's like kind of insane how broken it is if your opponent doesn't have basic lands in their deck. Slowly plinking away. If they have another rat, they'll sort of suck, but it's not even that bad. I can eat the Godbearer's Gift and an Angel Invention. Yeah, I think people do not put enough basic lands in their deck. Cliffy. I think I have like 8 in this deck. Obviously, this deck is a little bit different. You mill yourself a bunch, so... Alright, so I'm getting Wrathed again. I'm just going to eat both of the Godfarer's Gifts. I think I'm just going to traverse for a land and play Ishkanah. I can actually traverse for Castle Garenbrig, which is kind of sick. This is 6, 7, 8. So I can actually Emrakul them next turn. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So Ancient Tomb, sometimes good. It does this. No! But 3, 4, 5, 6. They die to this as well, so it's fine, I guess. No, I don't think you have a lot of time to use Black Castle in this deck. Eight. This is just lethal, right? I think it is. 4 from spiders. Attack for lethal. Green Ancient Tomb is good. Alright, I'm gonna play the last match out, then I have to run off. These matches take forever with this deck. But 3-1's pretty good so far. No, I don't think Black Castle would be that attractive. I don't think you have a problem grinding through stuff. I think the Castle Garenbrig is worth it because it accelerates you to this, or this. Well, Stu, you didn't get back to me in time, but I think these decks are clearly like a good baseline, right? No, I don't play Obelisk Spider. That seems terrible. There's 2 Liliana on the last tip. Obelisk Spider seems very bad. Alright, this is the last match for me for the night. Well, I do not have functional mana, so I'm gonna mulligan. This is fine. I think I'm actually gonna bottom the Quagmire. Well, I guess you could make a argument for Swamp. Maybe actually I'm gonna bottom Swamp. I'm just gonna play Quagmire in turn 1 instead of Thoughtseizing on 1. Like, okay. Well, this guess I just take Walking Ballista probably. Just gonna traverse for a swamp. I think Oath of Nissa is actually pretty good in the format. They probably just have both Seeker. Like, think about it. Well, it wasn't a very good burn, so... You need modern help for the open. How am I helping you, I guess, is the question. Burn Boy, thank you for the follow. Oath of Nissa's sick and Kethis. That sounds reasonable. Sounds like I would believe that hypothesis. That sucks. That was a good draw for them. Alright, I can probably outgrind them. Maybe not. It's gonna be kind of hard, I guess. Especially if they drew a spell right here. Come on! It's opposite of what I want. Alright, I'm just gonna let the Nissa die. Don't think protecting it does very much. this is right, actually. Well, I guess that will sort of solve problems in a bit, although if they draw another good spell, I'm probably done for. Alright, that qualifies as a brick. Alright, let's do some math. Block here. Block here. That's 9, 11, 12, 13. Then I have to do that next turn. I didn't even really like Mindwrack Demon in the standard Delirium deck, so in my opinion, no. 1, 2, 3. I guess I still have to block like this and just hope to draw a bunch of good ones. Is drawing that good? Probably. Alright. Might be squeaking out a stabilization here. And it's definitely squeaking out because I am definitely not in good shape. You probably could. I'm not convinced it'd actually be good. This is a tough spot. Yeah, so these are going to be indestructible forever, so I basically need to block them for a while. The Ooze and Tracker can do that, but... Oh, actually, I guess I can block all 3 of those for a while. So maybe that's fine. I wonder if you're even supposed to ult there, actually. I don't know. What's up, Stu? I guess it does thin your deck of basically every land in it, so... I'm at 8. So I can block like this and go to 1. Yeah, but it cost me 2 life to do that. I'm not convinced I have the mana or life points to actually cast that spell. Does that do enough? I think it might, actually. So it would be at an effective 6. A block. There, there, there. Yeah, that actually looks like that might be good enough. So I need to draw it this turn. Like so. Don't play Deathrite. I don't think the card's very good in the format. That's scary. Sea Seeker, C. Gosh, I'm just hanging on, but I think I'm going to eventually bite it. Well, maybe not. Oh, that's not good. Alright. Yes, Dragon Lord Atarka was definitely bad news bears. F. Alright, well, we have 2 more games to try. I nearly snuck out of that one, which was kind of insane if you think about it. But was I on the draw? God, that Liliana should have just cleaned everything up. Nope, I was on the play. I don't hate it. I think that game kind of sucked, but whatever. Ishkanah is not good. It doesn't go big enough. Well, I don't have Bileblade in my deck, but also the names don't necessarily share names, so it's kind of unreliable, I think, to want that to happen. Let's have Nissa, and actually maybe this card is not very good. I think it's only okay, actually. Also don't think this card is actually good either, so the question is, maybe I just have in like Brain Maggots? Probably Brain Maggot. No, I think I'm correctly evaluating it. Well, I don't want Skews or that in my deck. I think. This is tough. I'll count 1 Flayer. It's not great, but yeah, we lost game 1, John Hightide. Yo, Eggit, thanks for the 5-1 3-sub. No, I think Vraska's good in this matchup. They're a ramp deck. I think this is it. This is kind of bad. Problem is I have no interaction. I just have idiots. I don't think that's actually a way to win this matchup, so I'm going to mulligan. Alright, well, I guess this is fine. I'm going to bomb the trophy. Yeah, I do not believe... If I just play creatures every turn of the game, I think I will just lose to their enormous spells, is my suspicion. Then I'm just going to leave up, push, and say go. think they are very, very, very likely to play a mana creature on turn 1. Alright, so they showed a forest. Moto Shuffler? Are you... Great. Alright. Alright. I guess... that's a thing. Oh, I mean, I think their hand was a keep. Come on! Oh my god. Are you... Come on. That's really not fair. I can Brain Maggot next turn because this costs 4. I'm going to Traverse first because I want to get the... I want to have the effect of stacking my deck from Grim Flayer. You're right, me, Zhao. Thank you for the follow. I think I'm just going to mill all these. Yeah, possibly I should have gotten the second Black Source, actually. Whoops. Trying to finish this one quickly. Alright. Alright. Take the card I'm allowed to take. Oh my god, it duplicated it so many times. Okay, well, my opponent conceded because I took their only gas card and they probably drew another land. Alright, game 3. Hope it finishes quickly. I think I'm satisfied. I actually do like Languish, especially versus Nissa, who shakes the world. Because you basically get to get everything. This is fine. I was supposed to Skype with some people at 9, that's why. Unfortunately, these matches just take forever because of the deck construction, so... Alright, that's a good pickup because I expect to get Nissa this turn. So I guess I'm actually just going to play out the Courser. I'd be shocked if it was not a Nissa this turn, for what it's worth. That's sort of scary. That's less scary. Because they all... This is +1 mana. I don't really want to draw that card. I think it's just too bad to draw. So I'm just going to play Satyr Wayfinder, actually. Yeah, this is the best matchup for Nissa, I think. Do not leave Includus. Oh yeah, they could have Cord, huh? You're right about that. This sucks. I'm gonna take a beating. One, two, three, four, five, 8. Right. Wait, you can't tap this Decor Calling anyways. So you actually confused me. I've tried Scales in the past. I let other people work on those decks. I don't love that deck personally, so I don't really play it. So I have trackers in my deck. I'm not going to crack this for no reason. Deck thinning. Dees? Don't think I want the trophy, but other two are good, I think. Hope my opponent goes all in on attacking me. They might. Like, this is a really appealing attack. Oh no. No! Ah! Sucks. The top cards are no longer good enough, so I have to shuffle. I don't think there's actually a single card in my deck that gets me out of this. Alright, I'm done. Super done. Alright, I'm gonna see who else is doing the streams. But I will open a few chests for everyone who subbed. Let's see, how many happened? Yeah, the deck was okay but medium. That's exactly how I would describe it as well. One for Vedex. Let's open a chest for Vedex. Here you go, Ved. Ooh, Assault Formation and Savor the Moment. 4 colors to heal you was really, really, really good, I think. No, sometimes BG is actually really good. Not this specific version, obviously. Alright, Kyle TMO, let's open a chest for you. Imperial Mask, an Indomitable Archangel, and 5 play points. Let's see, who else did we have? Is that it? I thought I saw one more, but maybe I forgot. Goblin Walder, not sure yet. I mean, that's like a reasonable place to start, but... Ooh, okay. My good buddy Matt Murray is streaming, so I'm going to send all of you his way. I think there will be unique or cool decks. They just have to be discovered. Anyways, good night, everyone.